Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Everyone's probably at the party for Halloween. Probably tonight, this Saturday night, is not a good night for a live, but whatever. I decided that I was avoiding to do a task that I need to be doing, so this is the best time to do a live when I don't want to be doing something else. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's send a link here. And yeah, so someone is watching. Who's that? Freckle Blonde. Oh, I'm not sure how I know you, but welcome. Thank you for watching. So today I was going to be reviewing some of the Pierre Guillaume fragrances. I don't really hear about them much in really anywhere, and I didn't get to know them until about maybe 2022 or so. They're not very. Hi, Connolly. Conley, can you share the link in the group of like NPC? That would be great. Hey, Rich. Yeah, so I didn't really know about Pierre Guillaume fragrances at all, and it wasn't something that was talked about. I hadn't seen any much reviews of anywhere. And a friend of mine in Fracom, mostly on Facebook, introduced me to them. And then just looking through what they had on the website, it was kind of overwhelming because they have a lot of fragrances. Pierre Guillaume has house based in France, Paris, and have lots and lots of fragrances. Some of them have, I think, they are discontinued, and some of them are still ongoing. And there are lots of them. Like I don't even think that I know all Pierre Guillaume fragrances. They have different lines. There's a black line. There's this kind of clear bottle line, and then there is this exclusive line that they make only a certain number of these bottles. Like you see, these bottles are infused with some sort of stone. I think some sort of material, like opaque material. And he told me, and I forgot about it. These are exclusive to the store. They only make certain number of these bottles per year. Their price ranges are a little bit higher than the other line. Then there's a black line and the clear line, and I think there's also a blue line. There's so many scents, Rich, yeah, like from Pierre Guillaume, that it's hard to keep on top of it. I think at some point they were offering a sample kit of probably 60 or 90. I might be wrong. That might be Montal, but like there was a lot of scents in that sample set. Anyhow, I want to talk about, like, the reason I am doing this live today, because number one, I want to talk about an Goutal fragrance, Myrrh Ardent, which put a nice giant hole in my wallet today. Was sent by one of the YouTube friends, Tripler. Thank you very much. He was going to send me something else, and then he I think what he did, he asked me if I want anything else from their online fragrance collection, and I said, oh, what is that? Myrrh Ardent. I've never heard that. Like, myrrh? Yes, I am. I'm there for it. So he sent me the sample of it, and lo and behold, this is the first sample that I tried today, and oh my goodness, this is love at first sniff. And I put it on, went out. Yeah, it's gorgeous, Rich. And I went out and I was like, okay, don't get like swept away by the first sniff, and just let's think about it a little bit. I went to pick up my kid at the soccer practice, and as soon as you get out in the cold air, that kind of like the waft hits you back. I really really like that from this fragrance, and it did last quite a bit. Like that was, yeah, I would say I didn't really spray generously, and it was a spray from the sample. I think it was there until I baited the kids, so that's probably around 6 hours or so, 6-7 hours. But I don't know if it would last longer than that. So it is actually, I can still smell it on my wrist. So it is a beautiful fragrance, and unfortunately it's been discontinued. And as I was talking to Rich, He was like, yeah, and good luck finding it because it is getting, no, he didn't say it like that. He said, a lot of people in FragCon will be very nice to you and help you to find it. And I was like, I'm manifesting to the world, as Eugene says sometimes. I want a Myrrh Ardent. And I posted an ISO in some Facebook groups, and sure enough, somebody found me with a very first batch of Myrrh Ardent of any Goutal, and we sealed the deal, and hopefully the bottle will be on its way to me. So that is great. You get massive performance from Myrrh Ardent. Yeah, I would say so too. Like, I think this has the potential to like have really good, what do you call it, projection and longevity. So it wouldn't surprise me if you get good, you're getting good performance from it. I'm really excited. I really like those like old rectangle bottles too, like the newer formats are. Is it that they're rounder, right? Like they're kind of round. The Amber Fetish and all of those came in kind of rounder one. Yeah. Well, I told you I sealed the deal at what I told you. So I mean, it's not as good as the prices that you got, but it's still, this is what it is. Hard ones, but hard ones. So that was that. This is a beautiful fragrance. If you have not smelled it, have not sampled it, try and look at that color. Like, even the color is beautiful. I love that. I absolutely love that. It's gorgeous. Now, talking about myrrh, and as I was putting all this together, I remembered I posted a shout out to Tripler earlier, and as I was putting it together, I realized that he had asked me about myrrh fragrance. He had asked me about Pierre Guillaume Fragrances, and which ones I had, and I had forgotten to get back to him. So I pulled out all my Pierre Guillaume Fragrances, and of course there was this one that's called Myrrhiad. So this is no. Let's hope that I have not lost my paper, because this time around, believe it or not, I came ready. So this one, Myrrh Ardent. No, not that Myrrh Ardent. Okay. We're talking about Myrrhiad by Pierre Guillaume. Is an Oriental fragrance for women and men. Was launched in 2011, and nose behind it is Pierre Guillaume. I actually think all of his fragrances are just him. The nose is him, just behind all of them. And even though it's been around since 2011, I do not remember like even seeing any mention of it until really late on. Hey Tara, how are you? There are two other in that line, Encens Flamboyant and Ambre Fetiche. All three are incredible. Rich, I had Ambre Fetiche, but in the round bottles, and I sold it. I kind of regret it now that I sold it. I really want it. I know, yeah, Encens Flamboyant. I don't know what it is, but Encens, sign me up. Incense and sign me up. I'm there. Oh, and anyways, so Myrrhiad, the notes are myrrh, vanilla, licorice, tea, and leather. Now I have not sprayed this. Like, I mean, off the nozzle, you can smell the myrrh. Like, myrrh is there for sure. I do not remember smelling leather out of this. Yeah, it's kind of smooth myrrh and vanilla, and maybe a little bit of a licorice. I'm not getting a lot of tea or leather out of it. Yeah, Tara, and I know leather is your nemesis, but bear with me, okay? I honestly don't get much leather in this. I know in your skin may be reacting differently, but I don't. It is. Anyways, on my skin, this is decent. Probably 6 to 8 hours. So the other thing I was going to talk about Pierre Guillaume fragrances, they're not fragrances that are beast in longevity projection or like monster performing. Not at all. These are very Parisian fragrances. That in that they're not in your face. You will have some comfortable scent bubble for 6 to 8 hours, but it's not gonna choke everyone around you. By no means this is Tobacco Honey by Guerlain. So it's actually, as it dries down, what I'm smelling, the tea is coming through. like the initial blast of the myrrh, vanilla, and licorice. It's kind of like that initial thing, and then the tea is coming through, which is odd because the tea should be the top note, and I should smell it from go. But anyways, that is what I'm smelling from it, and I'm glad that I have it in my collection. Now I don't use them as often because I want to try everything that I have, and unfortunately, these bottles, because they stack nicely beside each other, they're in a place that I don't see them often, so I don't get to use them often. The other one that I also like very much from the same black collection is Sucre de Ben. I don't know what it translates to, Sucre de Ben. For whatever reason, it reminds me of some tree that has like some, you know, like some of the, like maple tree has that maple juice in it. I don't think this has anything to do with that. Let's see what did I put this in my notes? I think I have. Sucre de Ben Oriental vanilla fragrance for women and men. So like, what does, my hair is on point, thank you. What does define Oriental, guys? Does anyone know? Like, what do we mean when we say a fragrance is Oriental? I have no idea what that means. Like, you know, some of the fragrances that are being categorized as Oriental, to me, they don't smell much Oriental. What I really consider Oriental fragrance would be something either leathery and oody, like oody, a lot of oud, or like excessively sweet, like Oud Bouquet from Lancôme comes to my mind. That would be something Oriental, but I don't know what people mean. Oh, I always think it means it has spices. Oh, interesting. Well, that would be something that I have to look into it. Anyways, let's spray this one. Sucre de Ben. Interesting. This is the combination of sugar and benzoin. It smells like, thank you. The combination of sugar and benzoin smells really boozy. It's sugar, benzoin, woodsy notes, and hazelnut. Now, I know someone doesn't like hazelnut. Tara, is that you? If that's you, I'm sorry. I don't get much of a hazelnut out of it. Yes, Tara, it's you that you don't like hazelnut, but again, I don't get much of a hazelnut from this one. It's not like Tonka Extraordinaire from EPC at all, if it scares you that way. But this would have a little bit of a potential because of that boozy note. Like, it comes across a little bit of boozy. It might give headache in really large doses, although the performance is pretty soft, so I highly doubt that will be happening. Now, pure hazelnut. That one, you know what? Funny enough that I didn't even think about it until you told me. I would not even think about it until you kind of mentioned that. All right, let's see. Okay. Liqueur Charnel is another one from this black collection, and obviously I liked it enough that I bought a big bottle of this one, 100 ml bottle. The other thing about these fragrances, is it on the amber side? What is amber side? The Sucre de Ben? No, it just reminds me of, you know, I don't know if you've ever made alcohol, but like when you make alcohol, like, you know, that process of that when you're making that, like that, there's a smell of the process that comes out of it. I think that's just sugar and benzoin together that gives it that kind of smell. Liqueur Charnel. So that's the bottle. So some of these bottles I have them at 100 ml, and I have them at the 50 ml. These fragrances are reasonably priced. I would say 50 mLs when I was buying them were 105 euros, and 100 mls were 150 euros. And if you bought more than 300 euro, shipping was free. I don't know where things are at right now, but that was when I was buying these fragrances. So I would say in the fragrance houses like this is a reasonable price. The Liqueur Charnel, let's see what the notes are. Was launched in 2014. The nose is Pierre Guillaume, as usual. Woody aromatic fragrance for women and men. Notes are cognac, tobacco, dried fruits, black pepper, caramel, grapes, vanilla, LME, pink pepper, amber, raspberry, coumarin, lime, and linden blossom. At least there's one of you here who doesn't like coumarin, but nope, that was cumin that you don't like, not coumarin. Okay, sorry. Let's see what this smells like. Again, I have not sprayed this in a while. Hey, Jim. Now, I'm not really a cognac drinker. I don't even know what cognac smells like, but there's a little bit of a boozy smell there, and tobacco. But tobacco is subtle and smooth. I can smell the black pepper. Actually, it's quite prominent. Don't smell a lot of sweetness out of it, or even coumarin. Coumarin is supposed to be the, tonka smell. I don't smell it now. I mean, I would assume all those kind of LME, amber, and tonka would come out later. Good evening, guys. Drop your scent of the day. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy in the chat. This is a gorgeous one. Absolutely gorgeous one. Shines in cold weather. Contrary to a lot of fragrances from this line, this one has a better longevity and projection. Like I would say, it will last me all day. And I'm not a shy sprayer, but I'm not an over sprayer either. Usually, it's probably I would spray 5 or 6 times, including one spray on my hair, which I think helps with the longevity. The other one that I have here, I know Mitra from purchasing yours from her a few times. Great seller. Thank you. Ooh. Now I feel terrible because I do not remember you. Or maybe your name is different in Facebook. Did you buy it on Facebook from me? Thank you for buying from me. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Tonka Bodkyn. This one came later. So this is a 2022 release. I don't know what these numbers mean. Either they mean how many times they tried and how many times they tried to get the formulation or no, but they all have numbers, except actually this black collection doesn't have numbers. This white collection have numbers. Okay. Misty got me hook, line, and sinker on his dang gem. Oh, no. On his dang gritty door de Vara. I guess that is my scent of the day. I've never tried that. What are the notes on it? I do remember you, Bilbo. Don't worry. Although I've never seen how you look like, but I do remember you. Here's my pumpkin queen. My pumpkin queen mug. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. I remember when it was coming out and I was so excited because they had the name of Tonka in it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, it's not a very heavy Tonka. It is quite airy Tonka with a little bit of apple, which I really have a hard time picking up apple note in any fragrances, but I do pick it up here. Hey, do you feel, is that you? Is that you? Are you the one I think who you are? But anyway, you know what I mean. Okay, so that's tonka bean, vanilla, apple, rum, amber, honey, benzoin, and pistachio. I don't pick up spice. Of course you are. And I thought when you mentioned Misty, I was like, I'm sure that is him. This is beautiful. Guys, if you are on my channel, please subscribe and push the notification button, as they say. This is gorgeous. Again, this is not a Tonka that you'd be scared of wearing, like in like even once the temperatures drop, like around, I think, like I would say 20 degrees, this would be appropriate to wear. Like it's not something 20 Celsius. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit, but this would be appropriate to wear. It's quite airy. It's not that sweet, but it has all those elements that, you know, kind of bring the warmth a little bit. Top notes are honeysuckle, peach blossom, and magnolia. Middle notes are whipped cream, marshmallow, and peach. Base notes are vanilla, white musk, and sandalwood. Now, did you send me a sample? In fact, I should go dig out my sample because I think you have sent me a sample, and that's horrible of me and not having tried it. I just got mine from Steph Virgin called Le Musette, and it's so appley and pretty. Oh, did you show me the picture of it, Tara? I think you may have. I may have just not thought about it. I remember you showed me Stephanie Virgin. I really like that fragrance line. A few of them. I have Saint Honoré. I have Delice, and I have. Now, Tara, correct me if I'm wrong. Is Le Soleil from them, right? No, not you, Diggy Phil. I think Le Soleil is from them, and I met her in Exons, and she's an absolute sweetheart. And she was launching something in there that I can't remember which one it was. And I smelled it there, and we had a short conversation, but she was a sweetheart. The last one that I want to talk about is Musc Maori. I've had Musc Maori for a while. This might have been one of the first ones that I got in the groups, and this has a number 4. I don't know whatever that means, number 4. This was the 4th trial or whatever, 4th take. Musc Maori 4 by Pierre Guillaume. Again, Oriental fragrance for women and men. Musc Maori 4 was launched in 2005. The nose behind it is Pierre Guillaume. Now I gotta spray it first before reading the notes. Oof, this is so good. This is so good. Musc Maori is good. It's actually one of the first cacao fragrances that I fell in love with, really. I know one of you told me earlier on today that they have a problem with cacao and tonka mix, but this is a cacao and tonka mix. So if you're listening, avoid this one. Cacao, vanilla, tonka, white musk, amber, floral notes, woody notes, and coffee blossom. Coffee blossom. I've never smelled coffee blossom. I didn't even know there was a coffee blossom. But anyways. So good. So good. It's like very cacao-y and it's in good quality. Very like the cacao, you know, it comes across. It's all throughout the wear of the fragrance as well. But then there are also amber and vanilla notes in the base that makes this fragrance gorgeous. I have not smelled Paris Bombay, or if I have, then I have to look around. I need to find Paris Istanbul. Oh, is that a new one? Sent out today. Hi. All right. So tell me, ask me a question if you want. Ask me anything. I'm feeling brave. Not new. I have not tried that one, and neither I saw it at Jovoy, because I think Jovoy or Jovois or whatever you call it, they carried that line, and I was in France last year, and I don't think that I saw it there. Or maybe I was too focused on Irish fragrances. I just lost it. Anyhow, so that was basically what I wanted to review today. If y'all are good, we just end the live here. Just wanted to keep it short and sweet. By the way, guys, I wanted to mention this before leaving. If you are a nerd like me, please, and if you're interested in kind of the process of perfumery, finding out a little bit more about the notes and things like that. It's basically introduction. If you're an expert, then you won't need this. But it's called the Big Book of Perfume. Big Book of Perfume for an Olfactory Culture, edited by Jean Doré. And I got it from Etiquette in Montreal on their sale. So this is a really, really nice book, introductory book. So sometimes I do go back and refer to it. Anyhow, I'm going to end the live here. I love you all. Thanks for listening. See you next time. Bye.